What's up? This is Greg Helbeck, and this is the weekly success content series. So today I'm going to follow up with what I spoke about last time on the self-image. So the video today, I'm just looking at my thing to make sure I'm making the right video. Why is the self-image so important, right? Why is this so important? I talked about what is the self-image in the last video. In this video, I'm going to talk about why is it so important. The answer is this. You are going to get in life exactly what you think you're worth. You're going to basically get in life what is aligned to your self-image. So if your self-image is here, you're going to get results that are here. If you raise your self-image, you're going to start to get results that are here. So basically, your results are going to be directly tied to your self-image and what you think you're believing, what you think you believe you're worth, right? So I remember I heard this a while ago. I didn't fully quite understand it. I actually remember someone talking to me and they were saying, hey, you got to read this book called Psycho-Cybernetics. It changed my life. And I was like super broke at the time. And I'm like, okay, sure. Read the book, made sense. I'm like, I kind of see it, makes sense. And then I heard this guy named Ed Mylett talk about your self-image. He calls it the identity, right? And he basically used an example saying that your identity or your self-image is like a thermostat on the wall. Like, I don't know what the temperature is in my house. It's probably 70 degrees right now. And the reason it's like that is because that thermostat is set at 70 degrees. So if I set the thermostat at 70 degrees and I open the window and I'm cooking dinner or something like that and it gets cold in there, the heating system in that case would kick on and take the room temperature from 65 up to 70 degrees because that is exactly what I set the thermostat to be. However, let's say we do the opposite. I turn the thermostat on to 70 degrees and it gets super, super hot. It kicks up to 75 degrees. Well, in that case, the air conditioning is going to come on and it's going to take the temperature back from 75 degrees all the way down to 70 degrees because that is exactly what I set the thermostat at. So that is exactly what your self-image is, and that's why it's so freaking important. If you give yourself, or if you have a 75 degree self-image, the results in your life are only going to be 75 degrees max, right? And if you get into a situation where you get some better results than expected and you have not worked on your self-image, you're going to find a way to sabotage yourself and get your 80 degree results back down to 75 degrees. Or if you're in a situation where maybe, some shit happens in your business and you got to figure it out and you maybe lose some money or whatever, and your real self-image is 75 degrees and you have a 70 degree event happen to you and you get cooled down for a little bit, because you know you're worth what you believe you're worth, you'll find a way to kick up that extra 5 degrees and get back to that 75 degrees. I hope this is making sense, obviously. Basically, you're going to get what you think your standard is, and you're going to get what you know your standard is, right? So how do you do this? How do you actually do this, right? How do you work on your self-image? How do you do all that stuff? What do you need to do in order to do that? Well, I'm going to use a big teaser here. And I'm actually going to save that for the next video. I'm going to talk about personal commitments and how that really impacts your self-image. So stay tuned for that video. If you got value from this, subscribe, like, and I'll see you on the next video.